This is going to be a short read about the book I'm reading and what I've learned. Discipline is destiny, and the first chapter is. Let me tell you what the first chapter is called, but it's basically the exterior, the body, and it talks about the disciplines that we should have with our bodies and what we should do, how we should treat our body in a way that's gonna make our brain better. So there's a lot of different chapters here in, or how do you say it? A lot of different sub chapters in chapter one, and but what we need is a last page of this chapter because I guess this is the most interesting page, and it says I'ma read you what it says so you can draw your own conclusion, right? And I'ma explain what I think, yeah. The body is the first step in that journey. We treat it rigorously, we restrain it, we dominate it, we treat it like a temple. Why? So it may not overrun and override the mind. So it may not deprive the mind. Because when the body is sound, the mind is also sound, So we gotta treat our body as a temple, we gotta move, we gotta eat rightly, we gotta, that's how we gotta operate. That's what I think, is that what it says here. In that sense, we are constraining ourselves physically to free ourselves mentally and spiritually. No one who is a slave to the urges or to the sloth, no one without strength or a good schedule can create a great life. I mean, that's a great point to have, When you can't control your body, what can you control? You can't control probably nothing. When you control what you eat, what you put into your temple, your body, it's really concerning, And those who tell themselves that they are free to do anything will inevitably be changed to something. Discipline is how we free ourselves. It is the keys that unlock the chains. It is how we save ourselves. At first I thought discipline is the opposite, At first I thought discipline is what I need to do something, I don't want to do it, I guess like I told myself that I can do anything and that's the free will, but that's not. In the long run, that's a jail, and I don't wanna do this. And the last two sentences is, we choose the hard way because in the long run it actually is the only way. And this is actually very true, because in the long run the hard way is the only way, because with the hard work we can achieve greatness. By greatness we may live a good life, and for everything we pay its own price. So that's what I wanted you to share, that I wanted you to tell us the hard work is actually going to give you freedom, the discipline is going to give you freedom. And we start with the body. We treat our body like a temple, and so that our mind can be clear, and you eat rightly, you exercise, you take your take 8 steps a day, 12K steps a day, whatever you want to do, and you just expel on it and you do it, and you become better eventually. So the first is discipline of a body, so our mind can be right and our spirituality can be right. So it's pretty much it, we choose the hard way because it's the only way. And if you like the weed, you just like the weed,